Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video, want to be really candid with you guys. I've been reflecting over the past, I don't know, maybe week or so here, and I've kind of been rejuvenated in the fact that I've had some deja vu recently. And what I mean by that is from the previous bear market, as we are kind of in that bear market now. And when things are unprofitable, especially with GPU mining. And so I want to say that this is the time now to get into it, to start mining, to start yielding. It's been about a good year now since the Ethereum merge, and mining after the merge was probably not really such a good idea because a lot of people were still continuing to mine and the yields were quite bad and profitability was pretty much non-existent. I think it was all the way down to like 4 or 5 cents for some coins. But a lot of people ultimately turned off their mining rigs. So here we are a year later, and I believe this is the time now to start accumulating. And what I mean by that is not only accumulating maybe Bitcoin, but maybe accumulating with GPU mining specifically. Okay, I'm a GPU mining centric channel, ASIC mining channel, all crypto mining hardware channel, as you all know. But I personally started off as a GPU miner the first maybe 1 or 2 years of my YouTube channel, and my crypto mining journey was with GPUs. And I have to say that during the low times in 2018, right, 2019, 2020 are the same feelings that we are seeing today. The community, the people that have been leaving, people that have been shutting down, I get it. There are global economic issues that are happening around the world right now. Interest rates are quite high for some countries, for some people, and maybe they're unable to pay for certain things. Cost of living has gone up incredibly, and a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck. But I don't want to dive into that. This is something where people that are now, if you're watching this, you're most likely are in a position where you are maybe available to spend that expendable income into crypto mining in hopes that you can make a profit in the future. Okay, crypto mining or GPU mining in general is not a get rich quick scheme. We have mentioned this throughout the past couple of years of crypto mining. It is definitely a long-term play and also an investment. Okay, if you're buying into the hardware, that is what the strategy is, and mining and yielding for the long term. But I'm going to have to say, one of the biggest factors when it comes to crypto mining is going to be your electrical cost. Okay, so I understand the biggest reality actually of crypto mining is going to be your electrical cost. So as of right now, I don't have it up here, but the general profitability of GPU mining is hovering around 12 cents. And that's if you're mining Dynex, like breaking even on like a typical mining rig. Okay, maybe a 6600 XT like I have here, which I want to talk about with you guys in a second. I'm doing a pretty fun test here of just seeing if it would be better to buy the coin or mine the coin, okay, for long term, and just seeing the difference here of a $1,400 6600 XT mining rig, if it would have been better to buy the coin or mine and yield and hodl, right? Plus, including once we're yielding the coins, we're also going to include the potential hardware appreciation, right? If things start getting really profitable again, which in past history has happened many times over, not financial advice, but if GPUs rise up in profitability, especially with potentially the AI narrative, that could be something in the future as well. And maybe if NVIDIA is going to manipulate the market, then GPUs could once again cost a lot of money and be worth a lot more than they are now, right? GPUs, you could say a great example of when during the previous bear market of RX 580s were like $35, $30, selling bottom barrel prices during the previous bull market times when Bitcoin was, $3,500, $4,000, $5,000 around here, right? Between the 3 years here, GPU pricing was extremely low. That was the time to get in, accumulate the hardware, yield the coins, and ultimately we all knew what happened in 2021. The bull run came about and all the coins, whatever coin you were mining, generally most of them went up, if not, all of them. The markets as Bitcoin goes up, as liquidity starts coming in, it pumps up generally everything else. Okay. And you can see that just by looking at, you know, a few certain coins. I mean, we can let's just do some quick things here. Like, okay, let's just go to Firo, for instance. Okay. Firo used to be called Zcoin way back in 2017, but it did have a pump. Okay. It did have a pump in 2021. It wasn't like a huge one, but it did go from the previous bear market of like $4, right? Hovering around $3 to $4. And it did go up eventually to $20 around there. Okay. Firo, GPU mineable coin, still is. Let's see, another like old guard coin. I have my proof of work watch list here. Let's see, talk about Beam. Okay, Beam, another older coin here. I think another 20, this is from 2019. Okay, but it did go up in 2021. All right. So let's see, Conflux. Okay, Conflux had a massive rise actually in the bear market because of some telecom news, but this coin came out in the bear market and it did have a nice a nice bull run in 2021, rise up there. Plenty of examples of other GPU mineable coins that have gone up previously. And I'm not saying all of them are going to, you know, exponentially have like a, you know, massive like 100x or something. Okay, not all of them are going to do that. And I do have a fun test that I'm doing here. I'm mining about 9 or 10 different coins here: Dynex, Flux, Ergo, Alethioum, triple coin mining, actually Zilliqa. If Oval Vortec is watching this, I have to say it. All right, I didn't say it previously, but I do know this. Ergo, okay, we are mining Ergo, Alethioum. It's more like dual mining. With Zilliqa is only mined 1 minute per hour or hour and a half ish, or minute and a half to every 1 to 2 hours. So that is technically not triple coin mining, but in a sense, it's able to mine 3 coins. You know, the Zilliqa 24 times a day or so. But anyways, we're yielding that. We're just doing a theoretical test here. And actually, not a theoretical, it's a real test yielding these coins, right? Neoxa, Nexa, we got Neurai, we got Chlor AI, and we have one rig on Nice Hash for Kapow, right? Just as a baseline kind of profitability here. I can show you here. This rig made 95 cents on its first day. I have a Ravencoin rig, thanks to the Mining King. Mined about, you know, over the past, let's see here, but yesterday was about 70 cents, so 50 Ravencoin, right? What if Ravencoin could go up again in the next bull run? Who knows, right? I think the ultimate belief here is if you believe that the bull run is coming, if you believe in the Bitcoin cycle, you believe that we are going to see massive price appreciation of a lot of these coins, right? So Ravencoin's been around since 2018, and it did go up in the bull run massively, okay, 2021. And so now here we are, Ravencoin's down quite low. But again, it did do that in the previous bear market. It actually did go up in 2019 during the downtime, right? That was kind of fun there. But what's not to say that it could happen again in the future? So that's what we will see. And if that plays out, I mean, if you ultimately believe that's going to happen, then you are going to be, you know, mining and yielding right now. For those that are watching this video, I don't know, for those that have been with me for the past 4 years on YouTube, you all know my conviction in crypto mining. And I mean, even GPU mining here. That's why I'm doing this, you know, real test here to see if we're going to see massive price appreciation once and if the markets come back. Okay. I'm not saying we don't know if that's going to happen. I'm not going to say that's going to happen tomorrow. Obviously not. My prediction, this is not financial advice. I feel like we're going to have another leg down. Okay. Kind of previously like what we had in 2019. And it could last a good year, maybe more. Who knows? Right? We could have a downturn for a good while here for the next year or two. During that time, that is the time to really buckle down and really start accumulating not only the hardware, in my opinion, but, you know, also the coins as well. Okay, so really diversifying into accumulating hardware. It could be GPUs, it could be ASICs, it could be mining Caspa or something, or with GPU mining, you could be mining a lot of different prominent coins that have really come out over this past year. Okay. Not saying that any of them are going to be good or not. We don't really, you know, in terms of the price appreciation, but fundamentally, a lot of them are developing, which is great. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not much of a, you know, fundamentals guy. I'm more so mining, yielding, efficiency, overclocking, and talking about the price going up. That's it. You know, I'm that type of miner, basically. And I mean, I'm going to assume most of you guys that are watching are kind of the same mentality. I mean, we're not just doing this for free, okay? I mean, we all have to work, or we are providing a service to these coins, and so we should ultimately get paid for it. I don't care what anyone says. This is something that, eventually, we are providing the security for these coins. And so, anyways, besides the point, over the past year, okay, year to date, Dynex has had massive appreciation, almost 2,500%, 2,600% here. Okay, Caspa as well, Conflux, Aletheium. Looks like Zano has been doing something pretty good over the past year, 136%. Of course, Bitcoin is, the top dog, right? This is the coin that leads the way for the whole market, the whole crypto market, that is. And as well, we got Radiant, and of course, we all know Ethereum went down after the merge, and it's not mineable anymore. Hopefully, a lot of you guys know that since the Ethereum merge. Flux, of course, we got Octaspace. That's more so, I would say more so ASIC mined now. A lot of the Jazz miners. I know a lot of people are getting into those, but again, there's a lot of GPU mineable coins out there, and if any of them could go up in price appreciation, it could very well do really well. I think that mining with GPUs, it's definitely a lot more speculative. What I'm doing here, we are spec mining, okay? We're not mining Bitcoin. Granted, I do have one rig that's on nice hash, so that's more of a kind of like a baseline, okay, to do compared to the profitability of the yields that we're mining on these rigs, okay, which I'm going to be recording in about maybe a good week or so, just to see how much we've yielded, okay? And as well, I want to compare it to my buying the coin. This is all theoretical, okay? So about 2 days ago, let's just go to my Neoxa transaction, okay? The same time, I bought a $1,400 worth of Neoxa. This is the same price of buying a 6600 XT mining rig, okay? I wanted to compare that as well as looking at the price changes of these coins every time we did an update. So 2 days ago, okay, looks like Flux is winning here. It's $1,400 now turned into $1,430, but I have now, if I were to buy $1,400 of each coin here that we are speculating on, okay, on my Hive OS that I'm mining on these rigs, a lot of them have already gone down over the past 2 days here. Neoxa, Bitcoin, I already lost $50 here, $45. Ravencoin, about $70 there, $90 here, $90 here. Nexa, $100. Dynex, $110. Nerai, I've lost $150. Chloria, I've lost almost $240 over the past, $237. Oh, actually, I was reading it wrong. $237. Okay, minus 16% over the past 2 days. So this is a really good, way to show the theoretical here of that, buying the coin is a lot more riskier in a sense, because you don't have something tangible, a physical product, like the hardware, right? If I were to buy $1,400 worth of 6600 XTs, the mining rig right now, it would still generally be around $1,400. But at the same time, I would be yielding the coin. Okay, so this is why I'm doing this test. I'm not only am I holding the hardware, and the hardware could appreciate, the yield that I'm going to be mining with these coins for the next year or two could potentially outweigh the price of these coins that I bought. Potentially. Okay, we're going to have to do the math. It very well may be that buying the coin would have been better than buying the hardware and mining. But that's what we are going to theoretically, or actually realistically calculate once we hit that in a year or two. Okay, I'm going to be mining and yielding, and we want to do those comparisons down the road. So hopefully we already did a live stream of choosing these coins here. I wish I could do a lot more, but I don't have enough 6600 XT rigs to mine some more coins. I know a lot of people were thinking like, Red Panda, what about Cortex? Or what about Vertcoin? Or what about, I don't know, Firo? All these other potential prominent GPU mineable coins. They could go up as well. I really wish I could also get the stats on that, right? I really wish I could. But I think I got a well-rounded amount of coins here that this could ultimately show some, real, statistics and real world results that the strategy of mining and hodling in the bear market is going to ultimately be one of the best plays in terms of crypto mining for the long term. Okay, so that is what I want to do. And yeah, I've done this before in the previous bear market, mining and yielding coins, a lot of Ethereum during this time, some other spec plays as well, but mainly it was Ethereum. This time you can say it's different because we don't have Ethereum anymore. We don't have that massive amount of 24-hour daily rewards, which is, I think it was like $22 million, but that was in the bull run, okay, for Ethereum. I'm assuming with Ethereum now, if Ethereum was still proof of work, it would probably be like less than 10 million. I don't know. I didn't do the math there, but I'm just thinking out of my head. And so here we are today that GPU mining with a lot of coins in terms of the daily output, it's fine. It's good in my opinion. And especially now at like 12 or 13 cents per kilowatt hour, you'll still be breaking even if you were to mine a few GPU mineable coins now, okay? But anyone that has like 10 cents or less, you'd still be profitable per se. But here in this case, for me, I'm not caring about the couple cents that I'm generating. It just does not make any sense to sell your coins unless you are really hard pressed, you're living paycheck to paycheck, and you don't have the expendable income to pay for your electrical bill, right? Out of pocket, and you can't hodl the coins. There's a lot of strategies there. It also goes along with if you have a business and stuff. I don't want to get into that. Everyone's tax laws are different. But anyways, guys, I think that's it. I wanted to actually show you a lot of my rigs here that are mining and yielding. But you know what? I'm going to let this go for another week, and then I'll update you guys on how these 6600 XT rigs are doing and mining and yielding. I've had some issues with my triple coin rig and my Dynex rig. They restarted about less than a day ago. This one 30 minutes ago. So I'll talk about that later on. All right, my friends, let me know your thoughts, and please be positive, bros. I know it's a negative time. Could get even more downward pressure here. I'm not saying it will, not financial advice, but you got to think the opposite. Okay. Just being real with you guys. It's time. Okay. It's time to start getting in. It's time to start accumulating if you financially can, and just be prepared for the next run up. Okay. Especially if you have a lot of hardware. Oh, that's another thing. If you have a lot of hardware sitting and maybe everything starts going up again and profitability starts coming back, you'll be able to attain that profitability instantly right away. Very similar for people that got into mining before 2020 or before 2021. You're able to mine during these times, man, it was like you're making like a lot of money, like $1,000, depending on how much hardware you have, right? All scales, relatively. Anyways, enough rambling, my friends. You guys have a good day. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out.